بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يخرج منهم اللؤلؤ والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان وله الجوار المنشآت في البحر كالأعلام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان صدق الله العلي العظيم. Lecture number 15, first year class. I would like to ask one question to you. Who is controlling your body? My question is that if you are sophisticated and everybody says that you are a good boy, you are a good human, your family members say you are a sensible person, you are a person who can keep patience, you are offering prayer, you are more sophisticated in front of teachers, in front of elders, in the mosque, and you know which thing is bad, which thing is good, you are going to decide properly which thing you are using, why you are sensible, why you are a man of curiosity, why you are man of letter, why you add little good Catholicity. Reason is that because you have the central nervous system. Somebody is being controlled by nervous system. You are being controlled by nervous system. So nervous system is controlling you. That's why you are sending the message to your brain, my teacher, my sir, my parents are in front of me, now I should be little more composed than normal way. I will be more composed. So the message from nervous system will goes to your body muscles, and you will behave, you can speak according to situation. You think which action you have to do at which point. You will be very different when you are with friends, you will be very different when you are with family. So these are the discussions, these are the incentives nervous system give you. So it means that something is going to control your body, that is the nervous system, that is the brain. But I am talking about your one cell. Your one cell, your body is composed of millions, trillions of the cells. Your one cell. Who is controlling your single cell? Nervous system is controlling your body. Normally, what is the brain of the body? Brain, nervous system. Who is controlling the body? Nervous system. Who controls nervous system? Nature, mean Allah Ta'ala. If I say one cell is controlled, who? Nucleus. No comparison that nucleus is more superior or the nervous system is more superior. Nervous system is more superior or the nucleus is more superior. Nucleus, according to me, nucleus is more superior because nervous system consists of cells. Nervous system consists of cells, neuron, and neurons are being controlled by specific cell bodies because cell bodies are the cells and they are a unique type of the cells with the unique nucleus. So that will be controlled by the nucleus. So nucleus is the brain of the body. Nucleus is the brain of the cell and cells are the part of the body, so it is the brain of the body. So today nucleus details are so much that I can't finish in 1 month even. But according to syllabus I should go, and I will give you some initial information about the nucleus. First of all, I will tell you one slide I will show you. Will come? Yes, the slide has come. The perinuclear space you are watching. This point I will give you, I will explain according to the data which I was providing you during structure of heart. When I was teaching to structure of heart, I told you that heart is controlled by two membranes. These two membranes which are covering the heart. Why there were two membranes? You know why there were two membranes? Because there was fluid between the two membranes. Because the creator is one. So creator will implement the same protective mechanism everywhere. You can synergize, you can combine, you can see, you can compare. I compare. Lungs consist of two membranes, and lungs membranes consist of pleural membrane, and between the two pleural membrane the fluid is present. Similarly, your heart consists of two membrane, the pericardial membrane, between the pericardial membrane the space is present. Your brain consists of three membrane, between them the fluid is that is protecting the brain, cerebrospinal fluid. Your nucleus consists of two membrane, double nuclear membrane, and this double nuclear membrane created a space. Yes, now you got the idea why this space is present. Why this space is present. I am talking about this space, the perinuclear space. It is present between two nuclear membranes. So one point I have already added you, that nucleus is protected by the nuclear space, the present between the two membranes. Now I will tell you the second point, which is the important one, porins. You want to enter the doors of any house, so there will be pore, there will be a door, you will knock, then you will go. Porins are the proteins. If you was understanding that, you were studying the mitochondria, you was watching, there was porine molecules, and proteins were allowing some molecules to pass to it, and some molecules were not able to pass to it, because that is just like a door of the house. The family members, the house members will allow the host to come inside or not, or to guest inside or not, so they will decide. So semi-permeability nature of each membrane is superb in our body, like a tonoplast of the vacuole, the cell membrane of the cell, and the nuclear membrane, which I am talking about. The porins are the pores with the protein. Porin is a protein that help in the movement of the material inside the nucleus, or it will go outside the nucleus. Now question is, sir, how any other structure which help in the movement of the molecule to inside the nucleus, and that molecule comes outside the nucleus by help of any other structure? Yes, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now you got the idea why pores were present, why porins were present, because that there at that place endoplasmic reticulum will attach. Rough endoplasmic reticulum will attach. The rough endoplasmic reticulum consists of the ribosomes, and ribosomes, you know, that forms the protein. You studied Golgi complex, because message will be given to the Golgi complex by production of the protein, and Golgi complex will use this raw material to form the enzymes and other useful component of the cell. So that the link between these organelles are very important. But it is being controlled in the nucleus. Why nucleus? Because nucleus consists of hereditary material. Yes, this is the significant point of today's lecture. DNA is hereditary material. DNA is hereditary material. What is hereditary material? The material which is transmitted from the parent to the offspring. From your father, you have the DNA, and DNA consists of, what is the DNA? Consists of 4 nucleotides. You have to study in detail in the next chapter. Adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine. Their sequence. One human sequence is adenine, thymine. One human sequence is adenine, thymine, adenine. Both are different. Why they are different? Sequence of nucleotides. Your face is different from your brother because sequence of nucleotides are different. The main thing, if you will see, finish the structure of nucleus. I finish with DNA. I will left everything. I will left everything in the nucleus. I will finish with the DNA. Because DNA is the boss. DNA is sitting inside the nucleus. DNA is deciding. How the DNA is deciding? DNA is producing messenger RNA. DNA giving the message to messenger RNA. When DNA will give the message to messenger RNA, this process is called transcription. Detail in the next chapters. Transcription. The messenger RNA is a servant. It will come out through the porins, through the rough endoplasmic reticulum. It will come out into the ribosomes, and messenger RNA will say to ribosome, Mr. Ribosome, boss is telling me, DNA is telling you have to form the protein like that, and ribosome will give the message to transfer RNA to bring the amino acids, and ribosome will form the protein with the help of messenger RNA and transfer RNA, and ribosome composed of ribosomal RNA. This is a very tricky discussion, very circular discussion, because I am just a circle matchup, because 3 types of RNA were being used. Which RNAs were used? I name these RNA again: ribosomal RNA, transfer RNA, messenger RNA. Why I am discussing ribosomal RNA, transfer RNA, messenger RNA? Because they are forming protein with the help of DNA. Sir, what is the advantage of formation of the protein? Because you was telling DNA is the boss. If the DNA is the boss, so DNA is forming protein by help of ribosomal RNA, messenger RNA, transfer RNA. When it is forming the protein, what is the benefit of the formation of the protein? DNA gives code message in the form of the protein. Many proteins are different due to different sequence of amino acid, going to be discussed in the next chapter. Because amino acid sequence different, the protein structure different. Protein A will carry different message. Protein B, disease message. Protein C, healthy message. So each character of your body is being controlled by different type of the protein. These different type of the protein, you can refer these different type of orders. These different type of the orders were being given by DNA, and that DNA copied to messenger RNA coming through porins through rough endoplasmic reticulum to ribosomes. Ribosomes is forming specific protein, and that specific protein carrying specific disease or specific character of the body. So all code was in the form of the protein. Sir, DNA don't come out of the body. Very simple question, gentlemen, you are asking. Sir, DNA don't come out of the body. Don't come out of DNA is the boss. The boss. Why boss will come out? You become boss and sit in AC room, and you will not come out. You will call, ring the bell, and your servant will come, and PN will come. You will say, Mr. PN, do this work. You will not come because you are the boss. Boss is always different. Boss is, sit at a different place. Boss will not intermingle with the people because boss is a superior person. DNA is hereditary material. DNA will remain in the office. Office is nucleus. So nucleus is the office of the boss. So please be careful. Nucleus is the main office of your body because the boss is residing. Sir, you was talking about chromosomes present in the nucleus and why it is happening. With chromosomes present in the nucleus, of course the chromosomes are present in the nucleus, but what the chromosomes are doing? Chromosomes consist of DNA. Chromosomes consist of DNA. Now the point I told you, chromosomes are composed of DNA. Chromosomes composed of DNA. That thing I will tell you later on because primary construction that related with the chromosomes. Chromosomes I will tell you. The number of the chromosomes are different in the different species. You people have 23 pairs of the chromosome, means you have the 46 number of the chromosomes. So if the 46 number of the chromosomes will be present, 46 number of the chromosomes will be present, that is a human body. So creator, nature, Allah Ta'ala made each species with a different number of chromosomes with a different sequence of nucleotide in the DNA. So what is the relationship between chromosome and DNA? Because chromosome is also maintaining the unique character of individual because the human beings are 23 pairs of the chromosomes are different and DNA consists of a DNA also as a specific sequence of nucleotide. So how you can justify chromosome DNA are related with each other because chromosome is composed of DNA and protein. Histone name protein I was naming since many months in junior classes. Positively charged protein. Only protein which is positively charged, histone. Why it is positively charged? Reason is that the histone positively charged has to attach with the negative charge of the DNA. With the negative charge of the DNA, and DNA negative charge is a phosphate. DNA detailed structure awaited because I have to teach you because DNA detailed structure included in your syllabus. And the students, I just want to share one thing with you about the histone. Histone don't contain hereditary material because the DNA is hereditary material. Two major things present in the chromosome: DNA and histone. Histone means protein. Protein no hereditary material, but long length of DNA. Your all body characters are in just in one thread. Your face should be like that, your nose look should be like that, your cells will die, you will develop disease in 40 years, which type of disease you will develop. Almost all things are there in your DNA, and so DNA length is so long that is packed in a very minor structure, nucleus, in the form of the ball, just like you are flying kite and your thread by the help of which you was flying kite, that is rolled above the round balls histone. Those round balls histone are so important, those round balls histone, those threads who was the round balls, they are so important that that will be enclosed in the histone. So many histone molecules pack the long length of DNA in a rolling stage. So therefore a chromosome is called conjugated molecule. Conjugated means two organic molecules combined. One is the histone, one is a protein, other is a DNA. Both are organic molecules and they both are combined. Primary construction I will discuss in the next class, but I will tell you that's the part of the chromosome. Centromere, you know, that is consist of kinetochore. So therefore that will come. But one thing will come here: lighten with the stain, euchromatin, dark color with the stain is heterochromatin. That we will discuss also in that. Now I have to want to go the structure of the nucleus, the integral part of the cell. It is coming now, the structure of the nucleus. So in the structure of the nucleus, students, that the thing I just wanted to show you, and you will see the diagram as well. So nucleus consists of an organelle. Nucleus consists of an organelle, and that organelle is nucleolus. That is a nucleolus. That is a nucleolus. Students, I would like to tell you one organelle. I was naming three type of the RNA. Do you remember three type of RNA? Three type of RNA you remember? Three type of RNA, you remember three types of RNA. Messenger RNA, ribosomal RNA, transfer RNA, transfer RNA. Now I would like to tell you that transfer RNA, ribosomal RNA, messenger RNA, they all are formed in the specific organelle, and that is present inside the nucleus. And these transfer RNA, ribosomal RNA, messenger RNA, they are present inside nucleus. And when they are present inside nucleus, what they will do? They will produce three structures. Nucleolus will produce three structures. I will tell you one by one. Nucleolus produce transfer RNA. Transfer RNA will go to cytoplasm. Second RNA, messenger RNA. The third RNA is the ribosomal RNA. If you will combine the function of all these, messenger RNA, ribosomal RNA, and the transfer RNA. So you will see that transfer RNA, ribosomal RNA, you will see that transfer RNA will form amino acid, ribosomal RNA will form ribosomes, and the transfer RNA will transport the amino acid to messenger RNA. Translation, transcription, the two process I just want to tell you. Translation and transcription. Look here, students, I want your attention, because this process you will understand. It means you have already understand the nucleus. Look here, DNA of the chromosome will copy the message to DNA will give copy the message to messenger RNA. Clear? It's okay. This process is called as translation. Messenger RNA will make messenger RNA is present. Messenger RNA is a servant. DNA is the boss. DNA give the message to messenger RNA. Messenger RNA will get the message from the DNA. Boss is giving the message to the PN. The PN is the messenger RNA. DNA is the boss. The process is transcription. So DNA boss of the chromosome is giving the message to the messenger RNA inside office name is nucleus. Process is transcription. And transcription, after transcription, the messenger RNA PN, who will come out of the office? The boss will come out or PN will come out? Students, you can think, you are sensible persons, the PN will come out. And what is the way to come out? Through porins protein. These proteins will be used to move out of the boss office. And how they will come out, which channel will allow this molecule messenger RNA to come out? The rough endoplasmic reticulum will come out. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, you know the channels I was talking about. There were two types of endoplasmic reticulum. The channels, transport system in the cell, metro system in the cell. They are transporting the molecules from cytoplasm to cytoplasm. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, because they are without ribosomes. And endoplasmic reticulum with the ribosome is called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. Two type of endoplasmic reticulum, students, you know. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum will have ribosome. The surface is rough, therefore it is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. Another identification of the rough endoplasmic reticulum is attached with the nuclear membrane. It is attached with the nuclear membrane. When it is attached with the nuclear membrane, it means that messenger RNA will come through this channel, through this door, through this line, through this system. It will go to ribosomes. Will say to ribosome, Mr. Ribosome, the boss is telling you to form this type of protein. Ribosome say, which type of protein? Messenger RNA will say, this type of protein. Ribosome will ask, which type of protein? Which type of protein? Messenger RNA will say, see my sequence of nucleotide. Students, you are asking the messenger RNA sequence of nucleotide present in DNA. Yes, of course, sequence of nucleotide present in DNA. But that will be copied to messenger RNA. When that will be copied to messenger RNA, process is called as a transcription. And messenger RNA will give this message to ribosomes, and ribosome read the sequence of nucleotide in messenger RNA which was copied from DNA. Much detailed, I was talking to you, these are much detailed phenomena, and you will keep studying these in 2 years in senior classes as well, after FSC as well. Okay ji, now the ribosome will call transfer. Come here Mr. Transfer RNA, go and bring these amino acids according to sequence of messenger RNA, order given by messenger RNA. And also ribosomes, I was teaching you, there were 2 units, small ribosomal unit, large ribosomal unit. They were playing cricket match in the cytoplasm because they were not forming protein. When messenger RNA come, both ribosomes come together and they combine. What happened messenger RNA? Because we were playing cricket, I am small ribosomal unit, he is a large ribosomal unit, we were playing cricket match in the cytoplasm. Now messenger RNA came, messenger RNA, you came from boss office, we have to work, therefore we are combining. Means small ribosomal unit, large ribosomal unit will combine only when they will combine, when messenger RNA will come, message will come from the DNA to form the protein, and the protein will be formed. It means DNA order has been implemented. Next lecture, chromosomes, and after that I will show you the picture of nucleus with some names, same names which I am speaking. Thank you very much. This was lecture number 15. Allah Hafiz.